Kristyn, we have different leaders from different parts of the world, Jakarta, Nairobi, Austin, everything. They pretty much all ask me the same thing. How do I know what God is calling me to do? What advice would you give them? They'll look at you and says, wow, you're a successful mom. You've run a successful organization, a business, record label, everything like that. How do you know what God is calling you to do?
Those are great questions, and they have complexities, and it's hard to speak into another person's life, which is why it's so important to have close people around you who can advise you when it comes to getting married, when it comes to where you live. Having close people that you know who know you is, and the wisdom of older people, very, very important. I would say that obviously who we are is always much more important than what we do. And very early on, my uncle John Lennox, who inspired both Keith and I. He said, be great at whatever you do, but make sure your faith is growing faster than what you do. That should always be the biggest part of who you are and the engine behind everything. And so, character and what you understand about the Lord and how you live that out is so much more important than everything that you will ever do. But I remember during a gap year at university, I spoke to a pastor actually in Milwaukee, and he talked to me about the intersection of ability, passion, and opportunity, and that being a useful cross section to figure out where to go. So what abilities do I actually have, not necessarily want to have? What are the ones that I have that I can grow and develop? And they may not be the big sparkly ones, whatever you may think that is, but actually being very honest with who and what you are, and when it comes to skills, and then looking at where the opportunities are, where are the doors opening, where can you see that you could be useful, and then what you actually have a passion for, what gives a bit of a buzz. Obviously that will wane back and forward, depend throughout life. I love to write songs, but I can tell you there's many days that I can't face it. So it's not so much saying that you always have to have the right feelings, but just that sort of deep sense of passion. And I've just found that always a real helpful, bringing those three ideas together has helped me process some different decisions about God's will for my life.